Good morning. Sorry I was a little late. I was finishing up my breakfast. I got a tooth that's hurting this morning. There's all kinds of stuff going on. But good morning. Happy Monday. Hope everybody's weekend was good. Get all the... Apparently I've got like a crap ton of crumbs on my... What's up, Anonymous? Anonymous. Storage is the name of the game today. The room is dug. The room's not dug. It's just been dug out. The room's name is not Doug. So right now I'm trying to kind of figure out exactly what I want to do as far as storage goes before I start doing a whole bunch of it. I want to figure out. We were sitting and brainstorming yesterday or over the weekend, actually Saturday afternoon after we got through streaming. Me and wifey kind of sat here and brainstormed a little bit about it, and we were trying to figure out the amount of items, if I could section them off, kind of. And then what kind of storage we wanted. This is the hopper base one, where they would come in through hoppers this way or whatever. I guess we could do a water stream at the top or something to kind of prevent some of the hopper lag or whatever. I've also found a multi-sort system that's tileable and it's only 1 block wide. So that'd be pretty cool. Only problem is we need like I think shroom lights or jack-o'-lanterns, one of the two. Not shroom lights, but the what are they called? Frog lights. He used frog lights in the tutorial and said that, I think he said jack-o'-lanterns will work also, but I'm not 100% certain. And we need a lot of copper bulbs for the function, apparently. And for lighting as well, I think. But he said that glowstone or sea lanterns would not work. I don't know. I kind of missed that part of the tutorial and went back and watched it again and still didn't catch it. Exactly what he was trying to say. But yeah, like there's very few solid blocks in the back of it. Most of it's like lighting blocks for some reason, because they take redstone signals. But there's a lot of copper bulbs in it too. There's depends on how tall you make the system. I don't know if I could halfway recreate it or not, but I might be able to kind of sort of recreate like what he had going on. But like right here would be, actually I might have one. Oh, that's a dropper. Right here would be like a row of droppers. That's not one. This would be a row of droppers going up as high as you are making the system itself. And then like right next to this dropper, there would be like a copper bulb right here. And right here. And then you would have redstone torches, and then you would have another copper bulb. Like in these slots here. As comparators. And then after that, you would have your light thing. You might ask them, yeah. It quit working when you updated? Okay. Because this was a pretty new video, so... But I was just kind of looking and messing around. I mean, this is the old, old faithful. It never really breaks. The part right now I'm kind of trying to figure out is if how to do the top part. I've never done one where it like literally stacks without there being like a floor in between or something, or like a big 3-block gap in between or whatever. So will items travel through a composter? Like any item will travel through a composter? Because I've seen... Yours are not multi-level. You know what I'm talking about, but like right here. So this is the top row. This is the... What's the composters for? Stop the row hoppers from causing lag. Okay. So you would use composters in lieu of this row right here then. Is that what you're saying? I'm just trying to figure out how items would travel. Maybe not. I might think of what you're saying is wrong. So kind of hard to explain in a chat. I know that. It's kind of hard to understand too in a chat. So no, there would probably be a... So for like this next section, the hopper would come out the back. As long as it doesn't cross over this, it's fine. And then we would have a row of blocks here somewhere. Yeah, and that's what this is going to wind up being too. This is going to wind up being bulk storage. So, but what I kind of wanted to do was, so we were going through and we were counting. So we got like, so let's just take oak. You got oak logs. You got planks. You got stairs. You got slabs. And then I was going to go up top and do like fence posts, fence gates, trap doors, doors. Because pressure plates, buttons, I really don't use that much of. So I didn't see any use in doing anything with them. Or signs. Signs I think I would do as a multi-sort item and add that somewhere else in the system down the road. I may do like a multi-sorter somewhere, but I'm kind of sitting here looking right now and thinking I got a crap ton of space. And that's going to be a long hopper chain to take that stuff all the way around. You put the odd stuff in manual storage. This is supposed to be pretty, I mean, you said that you had used one already, so it's supposed to be pretty easy as long as you keep the chest completely full of an item. Like not full, but as long as there's one item in each slot, it'll work. I know that's how the storage system was on the first Insys server. I don't know about this one that Core's built on Insys 2, so I'd have to go dive into it and look at it. But I know there's so many that I see now that have like all this other complicated stuff, and it just confuses me. Originally, I did these 4 blocks. And I may tear this down again. This is like the 5th time I've torn this down and redone it. I just do a section like this, and then I look at it and I'm like, okay, does this work for me? Does it not work for me? How far out from the wall am I? How close am I here? And blah, blah, blah. Is this too complicated for you? Yeah, it's probably too complicated for me too. I'm simpleton. I don't understand complicated things. So, and then wifey wasn't happy with the dimensions of the room. She said you're all off because of I showed her she wanted something else to do because she finished clearing this out. She wanted something else to do. So I was like, okay, we'll do the floor. We're gonna do it this way. We're gonna come out 1, 2, 3, 4. There's actually supposed to be 6 blocks. Maybe it is 6 blocks to there, and then 6 blocks this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 6 more blocks after that. And we'll just do these lights in the middle. And she started doing it, and she got over there, and she's like, "You're way off by like 9 blocks." I'm like, "Don't worry about it." She's like, "No, I'm going to worry about it." So she dug out 9 more blocks on that end. And then she like added a block on this end, and then wound up adding a block on this side too, which I'm not sure why she added this block in, but she did, so it's fine. I said the design of the floor doesn't have to stay that way. It can change, and it's going to change with the basis of the system. I just needed to know how many blocks in between each one we had. So I'm probably going to start today. We're probably going to fill in the perimeter, at least perimeter blocks filled in, and then we'll come back around. I was messing around with a shulker unloader yesterday. That's why I've got all this other, well, that's why I've got droppers. That's why I've got observers and pistons and all this other stuff, scaffolding going on here, because I built a system off a tutorial and hate the fact that I can't hide it that well. And I didn't do, they really didn't show, they just showed it going into a chest. They didn't show it doing anything else other than that. And I really didn't like that because I want it to go into a water stream. Because the way that most of these systems like this are set up is that the items will actually go through, they'll go through a little hopper chain here into a dropper, into a water stream that brings it up, and it will start at the top and work its way around and then come to the bottom and work its way around. That's a lot for an area this big. I'm kind of worried about lag. I'm kind of worried about, you know, things like that. So I'm thinking, do I just try to do I kind of take that top row of hoppers out and do like a water stream instead? But then I don't know if I can take that top row of hoppers out because I'm not that familiar with redstone. If everything's going to try to flow into these, or if because of the fact that these will be locked out, if it will still work, or put ice up here, then you'd have to build up a little bit to keep the items from sliding off. So I don't know. Because like I said, I haven't completely and totally figured out this part of it yet, because I haven't really built this part up yet, because I know I have to do pretty much this exact same thing here up here, just 1 block further this way. Because these chests sit 1 block further out than the bottom chests do. So I don't know. Kind of having a dilemma this morning, and I don't think if I put a block above this, I think that's where I'm starting to have in my brain, I'm having the complications in my brain of how this is supposed to actually work. And the way that this would happen was that redstone torch would be directly over this line of hoppers. And is that going to lock these hoppers out? So I don't know. I may wind up bringing this whole thing up another block. Actually, I brought it up an extra block from what it was originally. Because originally this row of hoppers was actually sitting right behind these chests 1 row up. Actually, it wouldn't, because now that I'm thinking about it, sorry, I'm talking it out because I can. That redstone torch would be at this level, not right above those hoppers. But it may work after all. Okay. I guess all we can really do is build it out and see, right? But I want to get one section perfected, and then we'll move on to the rest. So we're just going to do this little section right here, and then we'll move on to the other ones. Because these, believe it or not, I remember how to build this. Or the pic you just put in Discord and have her dig one for you. What did you put in Discord? Where did I move my Discord? I rearranged all my phone stuff last night. Oh, geez. How can I see anything in a phone? Barely. Barely. What's that for? Just a big hole? It started as resource gathering? Jesus. To build with. A big hole. Then you kept going. Kind of scary what we do when we start digging like that, isn't it? And then you're just like, oh, I'm just going to keep going right here. All right, so we would have not enough blocks on me either. Alright, so this is like this part here, so be a row here. That's where your comparator sits, and then there'd be a row up behind it. So okay, so this will work after all. And our comparators are repeaters. Be here. Comparators would be here. Into those. Okay. And then redstone dust here. And then your torches would go here. Okay, so that will work. As long as we are like one block from the ceiling, I'm good, because we are going to put like a ceiling. Actually, this could go all the way to the ceiling, really. Yep. And then you do your other row here. Okay. That works. Question is, can I get to those top chests from down here? No. Can't. A walkway. Just put a walkway up there. Come out the same distance that you came out down here and do a walkway. So like maybe to here. What'd you got? What's that? 1, 2, well, 2, 3, maybe a 4 block walkway. You just fill the floor in there, come across and do a walkway. It doesn't have to be the same distance up top that it is on the bottom. It just has to be there. Just a walkway. We'll make it an open walkway. Wall will be there. Open walkway all the way around. Yeah. Figured it out. 18 months, level 87 down to negative 57. Wow, that's a... I guess if you're just going in and digging it out for, like, material when you need it. But what are you going to do with the hole now that you have it? There's a building on top. Okay, so it's covered up. So you can't actually see the hole. Not deep. I think we'll leave those columns there like that. That's going to be weird. Because really, I think I've got... This is weird. Then you still have your column there. Why does that feel like that's so much further out than that is? one block further. Fine. It's fine. I'd have to figure out this corner because I don't exactly quite know how to do that. Or maybe I should bring the walkway out as far as it is wide. Maybe that would help. Except for like here. When you turn the corner, it's going to be... I don't know. We'll figure it out in a minute. Huh. I'm also looking at the walkway coming down too. About a quarter of the basement. I'm also looking at the walkway coming down here too. It's not gonna... I may have to dig it out more this way. Like I said, we're gonna put a portal in here too. I may make this just come to the top. Staircase will come to the top section. Means I'll have to curve it out some more or whatever coming down and not come to the bottom because I don't want it to come out into the walkway either. We may have to go up and redig the walkway a little bit. If it's going to come down and interrupt these two, I'd like it to come down. We'll build a wall up to hide sides. But then I also got to figure out where we're going to put in our like input or shulker unloader. I think right now we just figured this part out. So I'm trying to think maybe I'm too far down. Maybe I should have brought it back a little bit this way. I don't know for sure. We're just going to kind of go with it and figure out what we got with the layout that we have. I can't really take it any more this way because I need this space to fill in behind it. So, this is something I definitely wanted to get done before we... Because this is a big project. It's going to take time. I think we do put the walkway in. I just got to figure out exactly how this part's going to work right here. What's up, BTD? I'm thinking maybe we do that walkway. It's not like we don't have plenty of room to do it. And that would almost make like this area and this area inside the walkway still, I guess. Right? We might have to bring these out by one more. Do that to make it even going around. You didn't bother with the shulker unloader yet? Normally I wouldn't. But I'm so guilty of just throwing a whole bunch of random stuff in a shulker. I mean, you know, like this or that or, you know, whatever else. There's just a bunch of random stuff in a shulker that I'd want to get it sorted out. Hate to do a double column here, though. I guess it doesn't hurt. Especially if we're going to take this walkway out 5 wide. Nice big walkway to walk through, isn't it? And you literally like stop it here. Do you want? Yeah, because there'd be another column here. I don't know that I really like the double column, but it's there and whatever. So, what makes the most sense? That way, this section and that section will be under walk. Well, will be. You know what I'm saying? Your actual floor will be another level up. That way we can put light in the ceiling of this if we want to instead of on the floor. On our floor here or up there. I wasn't going to do it with that. Be there. I forgot I put that stupid connected texture thing in here. Brick. Just an awful big walkway. And I really don't like the way that the either. Maybe. And then I guess like in this part we could it's just the whole connected texture thing I'm not crazy about, I don't think, with this. May have to take that off. I think that's the reason I took it off in the first place, is because with some blocks I liked it and with other blocks I didn't, and I was just kind of like, yeah, forget it, and just took it off. We could put wood here instead, though, to bring another element in. Oh, that didn't help me, did it? Why would I have any more? Yeah, we don't have to do the extension on the column here. We just... Oh, we're going to come down. Because we got the ceiling. Going to go in. I don't know, the 3 with it being 5 wide and 3 tall makes it feel a little squatty, but... And then we could do some sort of pattern design up here, maybe with wood or something. And put a light in the middle up here. Yeah, I'd have to figure that part out. Guess we should figure that part out now, huh? What's going on down here? How much room do we don't really have any room down here because of the floor. Do we want to do... I mean, I guess we could just do a lantern. Wait, no, we... Weird. We can still do a lantern. Right in the middle, right? Or be right in the middle, but right here. Yeah, I don't know. What's up, MC Mama? How's it going? Storage Wars Day. We're messing with storage. Actually, if we did that, that staircase could come down. Not really poking out now. We're still going to take it back by a couple, though. I still think that's too far. Or out. Busy morning, finally sitting down. Yeah, yeah, mine was kind of busy, too. Had a lot going on this morning. I don't like the connected textures. Not going to leave the dividing line in either or anything down here. We're just going to do like this whole straight path is going to be just nothing but that. Nope. The outside line will stay though. That should be turning here. That we all agree. And we'll do something. I'll do something around the outside to change some things up and things. I just kind of want to get a basic. This is what's gonna be happening. Done first. We definitely need to get some light up there, though. You know, my thing is very deceiving on what the light in this area actually looks like and not. So it's very dark up there right now. No, I don't. Yes, I do. Making sure. We're gonna add some wood in. I think wood would be a good thing to add in the ceilings and stuff. So y'all, I went into my tutorial world yesterday. No, Saturday after we got through streaming. Went to my tutorial world and started messing around with the bookshelves and stuff. They're gonna be nice for decor, for decoration. They're gonna be nice for detailing on builds too, because you get a whole different look with them. They stick out more than a trapdoor. You can place things on them to further the detail. So it's kind of cool. Like a lot of places in the build where we use trapdoors at now. I could totally see us using those instead. Like, you know, like right here on these. I don't think you can place one like straight up. It bends down, but it also doubles as like a vertical slab. The shelves, yeah. Have you not seen anything about the shelves? Hang on, here, I'll go show you. Oh, never mind. I won't show you right now. I forgot this in snapshot. So, but yeah, they almost work like a vertical slab for wood products. We're just gonna take the whole thing. But yeah, they're really cool. So if like you put a shelf down and you add like a stone block in the middle section of the shelf, it levitates. Well, not levitates, but it doesn't sit directly on the shelf itself. It sits kind of in the middle of it. So you could very easily use these to make like a door that doesn't open. See, I told you to be. Killing me. Oh, like literally, you're killing me. I knew there'd be stuff up there as soon as we came back. Just knew it. Just knew it. All right, so important thing that lit it up. It doesn't look horrible. I can't do that all the way around though. Wyatt, hello, how are you? Okay. The thought. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. We're gonna do a light in up here, because I don't think it really needs it. All right, so I mean, it's cool that we don't need a slime farm, but it gets really annoying after a while. Like, really annoying. No, it feels very squatty. Like I said, we're going to add a roof in too. So it won't be 3 blocks. It'd just be 2 like it is here. Just feels squatty right there to me. But we got, like I said, we got the roof to add in still. So I just want to start getting some of the sorting system like put in place, the mechanics and stuff put in. Kind of know what's going on and what we're going to be doing. And then we'll figure out the shulker loader, the input. I kind of want the input to be here, I guess. I really should have probably done it a little further over, but if our staircase is going to come down here, our loading section should have really been here. And that's the one section I've completely done all of it. Awesome. Or we could just relocate the staircase. To here. All right, what we'll do. Relocate the staircase. All right. So we'll relocate it over. We should be able to like fly up there if we need to, right? Sure. 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 And then the staircase, with this being 5 wide, we could actually bring the staircase in up top and then just do a staircase that comes in and cuts back in this section. Or we could actually, well, no, I wouldn't want to do. So we could bring it back and cut it in and then cut back down to come down in the next section over from what the shulker unloader would be. So right in the middle of the stairs. This is where the new stairs would be. Just moving them over. I'd actually like to get that done pretty quick too. We're going to do that here. And I want to see if I can remember how to do the shulker unloader first. Or do I just want to do an input system? My only concern is about it traveling, about the travel. Because it would have to travel all the way around this perimeter on the top or the bottom first, and then come back over and drop down and go all the way back around. Ay, ay, ay. I'm still starting to think about what if we used hopper or what's the words I'm trying to find? If we used like a water stream instead, it would cause less lag. But I can't do a water stream directly on top of the hoppers, can I? It has to be over glass or something, right? Yeah. So when you said you're using composters, are you using composters in place of this top row of hoppers? This is the ones that everything travels through? Or you just have composters on top of those? Just as a cover. Composters help with game performance. Okay. Okay. Um, I got a tooth that's killing me today. It's essential for servers. I guess we're making a crap ton of composters then. Um, do you make? Oh, there they are. Composters are more effective then. Okay. All right. So I guess we're putting composters in. So being that this is the line, I'm guessing they'll go here. But that's not going to mess with any of this stuff right here at all. I haven't even done this row yet, so. Here, like, creepy crawly things at. Must be above me, maybe? I guess. That would pretty much go there then. I don't have the... This is just the road that's going into the... Then we'll have the other road that comes... and goes to whatever input system I decide to do. Okay, well, there's going to be a crap ton of hoppers, so... I mean, I've already crafted a shulker box full of hoppers. I did 2 shulkers of chest and then a shulker of hoppers with one of the shulkers of chest. And the, like, 4 shulkers of iron ingot. But it's fine. And I have a feeling I don't have enough. So... Is that what the target blocks are for too? I see a lot of people use target blocks. Is that to reduce lag? It's pretty much going to be everything. I am changing over to a multi-sorter at some point. Within the... So for like things like flowers and dye and I don't know, things that you don't have, that you normally don't carry a whole lot of, signs, buttons, but things that you normally wouldn't have like a crap ton of, that you wouldn't have enough to fill 3 double chests of. I'm going to use a multi-sorter. They redirect redstone signals? Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, so things like, if it came down to it, like workstations and stuff like that, that you aren't going to carry a whole crap ton of, but you may have, 7 or 8. So you might do 1 or 2 columns in a chest, or 1 or 2 spots in a chest somewhere. I'm going to do a multi-item sorter that, as long as the chest, so it's similar to, it's probably not similar at all, but we had one on Insys, and every slot in the chest had to have something, at least 1 item in it, and the system would run through and look to where this item was, and as soon as it found it, it would drop it there. So, and if it didn't, it just went into an overflow chest. But that's kind of the purpose behind it, and they're pretty simple. They're pretty easy. They're one block. They're just 9 blocks long. But I can do a double chest on its side just like this. I just have to have like 9 blocks of space in behind it to do the whole thing. So, yeah, I'll do one of those toward the end of the system. It will actually pretty much be just on the other side, because I'm going to start the system and everything's going to run this way. Ooh, I can't do that. It's going to have to run into a system by itself. Actually, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. We'd have to think about that, because the way that this is set up is that it's going to run through one way and then come back around, which I don't really like that either. In rating again. Okay. I don't know. I'll have to figure this out, how I want this to run exactly. Because you don't realize how many items there are in the game that you want to sort until you start building a storage unit. At first, I thought this room was really big, and now I'm looking at it thinking that it might not actually be big enough. For those of you that remember NRAF, I had a big storage system on NRAF. It was a little laggy. Actually, it was a lot laggy. That was a single player world. But it was about this big, but it was 3 stories tall. 3? 4. I don't remember. I kept adding to it. I wish I still. We'd be there playing 100%. I had so much stuff going on there. He's Louise. Okay. I want to get an area hooked up to this and it's like started. Guess you're gonna stay with me for right now. Need you. Probably. There, you can go in there, you can go in there too. That. You should go in rating. Sorry, it drive me nuts. We watched like 4 movies last night. I started off by watching, there was a movie that's called, it's like King Arthur, Legend of the Sword or something like that. I don't know. It's got Jude Law's in it, and there's a few other people that I've never like really heard of in it. We watched it, and then after it went off, we watched another movie called, well, shit, I forgot the name of it, but it had, what's his name? Ray Liotta and, Jason Statham. And it was a medieval type movie too, which was kind of weird because the acting was really bad in it. And then we watched Season of the Witch, which is also a medieval movie. It just, this stuff just kept coming on one after the other. And that's got Nicolas Cage in it and some stuff. And then I watched the newer version of Tomb Raider after Wifey had gone to bed. And I forgot what was about to come on next. I was like, no, I gotta go to bed. Turned it off because it was already like 1:30 in the morning. I gotta go to bed. I can't watch this. We need to actually get rid of these. I know they're all in the hoppers now. Yeah, a lot of movie watching. Okay. Look at me looking around the corner like I'm gonna see. Yeah. Yeah, I can see more from there. Proven fact. I caught it before it went in the hopper. Uh-huh. Okay. I almost messed with some of the auto crafting stuff over the weekend too. Thought about it, and then decided not to. I was gonna do it over where the Guardian farm. Autocraft the sea lanterns, but then I thought I might need that stuff. Once you wrap your head around it, yeah. The same person that I watched that did that showed how to do the multi-item sorting system. They had a video on on the crafting also, on the doing the crafting stuff. And that for now. I need to figure out. So I think those are running. Like this would be the input on this side. I'm pretty sure they're running facing that direction. I don't exactly know how I'm going to do this. Like I said, I think if I bring this stuff in up top first and run it around, it's got to go all the way around and then come back before it would drop down and go to there and then run all the way around again. Or it would run all the way around, come to there, drop down, and then run back around that way and come back around. That's a long way. It just feels like it's a long way, right? Feels like it's a lot, but I know systems are kind of funky and they kind of do what they want to do, so I think right now that I want to make sure that this actually just works. So I think I may have it bring it out one more and then just drop it down here. Then maybe we'll oh, I forgot where one. We're gonna fall straight to our. We're not. We do have more though. Wait. Ta-da! Was not a fun day. Wait. They should be faced the other way, shouldn't they? Because they're going to try to flow the other way, right? Because if I literally have all those faced that way, it's not going to want to flow from... It comes in up there, drop down, it's going to sit right here, right? Because it won't flow back the other way. I need to fix that. Geez, thinking these all need to flow this direction. That. I just kind of want to do this to make sure everything's working properly for the moment. So this doesn't... You know, I think for me, it almost be easier. I know that the shulker unloader would make a huge difference and blah, 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 everything else. But I also think that just a couple of chests sitting here, I can unload shulkers and dump the stuff very easily too. I mean, yeah, I know if you've got like 16 shulkers full of stuff, you're going to be standing here for a minute, but do we really, really need a shulker unloader? They're just so ugly. That'd be my input up there. So I need to... that right here. Crap. really good spot for it to be. I mean, I guess I could build it up by block. Okay. Yeah. Okay, no, that can still work. Dropper, right? Dropper. Got that, we got that, we got that. I know I got a piece of soul sand here somewhere. Okay, what the deuce? No, I have soul sand. What did I do with the soul sand? You for cereal? I did go dump it up top. I could have swore I put it in this chest. It was, granted, it was only one piece of soul sand, but still. A bucket. There should be a bucket too. Is there a bucket? There's the bucket. Where's the soul sand? Okay, anyway. Go up top and go get it, I guess. Yeah, I almost did the auto crafter at the farm, but then I thought, well, no, because it's just gonna make that, and I really want prismarine and stuff too. I really only want about maybe a shulker of lanterns. That's probably more than what I'll ever use. I mean, I don't know. I might use more than that, but we're gonna take a quick break too because somebody has to. Don't know if we'll be safe standing there, so we'll go stand in the castle. The throne room where nothing can get us. All right, we're back. Just say it. Go to the bathroom, get you something to drink, do whatever you gotta do. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Sea of Thieves, folks. Don't forget to get your obsidian drops, by the way. For community weekend thing. Oh, apparently I was just gifted a sub to Boxy. Hey, cool. Awesome. Yeah, there's the drops from community weekend because they hit the goal, the 100,000 goal or whatever. There's an obsidian book and obsidian table, captain's table or something. So yeah, make sure if you're a Sea of Thieves player that you get those things. We're in our looks like we're on a potty chair. Probably do need to sleep. I can't begin to tell you when the last time was that I slept. What we come up here for? Soul sand. One, and let's grab a second bucket. What we could just, no. Another bucket period at. Too much just random stuff just sitting around everywhere. It's just, this is why we need the storage in a bad way. I have a bucket. Here. Two. Just need a bucket at this point. That way we can run down there and make us an infinite water source. And then we're also going to do the staircase out also. So this, we're going to kind of work our way around the front and get all this stuff situated out because when wifey gets home and she wants to get on, if I don't have her a staircase to get down here, she's going to be like, screw you guys, I'm leaving. And, okay, so we're going to have to build this wall out a little bit, which is gonna suck. But if we put that there, stick that right there. Remove that block. Throw us a hopper right there. Pick ourselves a double chest down. Then we can put a single chest there just to kind of even it all out a little bit. Gonna pretty it up as we go too. Surprised I didn't look at you while I was doing it. Wow, I got an itchy ear. Holy moly. build up on the side too. There. That. Um. Sure. Have any? Trying to build all this area up. Same time, we don't have to come back and do anything else. Second one there. Floor. We learn how to drink water. The dog's dying because she doesn't know how to drink water. All right. Um, there, there, there. White. All right, so let's work on this part back here. Um, okay. Wait, not enough. Actually, it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't have to be the other. It can be that. We'll put that in a minute. I'm not gonna put that in right now because it's freaking god awful to listen to. And if I'm smart, I just do this as we go. Of the fact that I'm gonna have to down every single, but other than that, that's fine. I didn't mean to do that, but okay. Fun. Okay. Let's see. Let's. Fix all that. One there. One there. We just need one more. Is that doing what it's supposed to do? Hopefully. Yeah. Should that be a hopper right there, though? Probably. Probably. Alright, then we should this whole row out too. Alright, so there's that. Go a few blocks in right here just so you don't see past the chest there. And then here. I know it's annoying. But I don't know how to do the redstone component that makes it only doing that. Thank you. I know there's a redstone component that you can do to make it. We walk away, then we don't hear it. But that should be shooting anything that we put in up top. Let's go up and I don't have an anvil down here, do I? Do I have the iron to make an anvil down here? Probably not, because it's probably all... Oh, actually... Oh, I'm sure I do. Not going all the way back upstairs just to get a stupid... I might not have a choice because we're not really finding coal down here. That way we can name some items of some sort. Because if you name it... It was iron blocks, yeah. So I've got the iron blocks. I just need the ingot so I can make some anvils. Hello, once. Apparently we have some dark areas again. But where are they? I bet you it's right up on top of there. Get here late? Nah, you're good. You're not late. You got here exactly when you meant to get here. I don't have any torches on me either. It's okay. We'll fix it all in a minute. Where the iron block? That's from the beacons that wifey took down. Okay. Just need one. We'll replenish that later. This is just so we can name some items, you know. Put through the sorting system. We're working on storage. So I'm trying to get one section set up so I can see that it's working properly before I finish the rest of it out, because I'd hate to put some of it up and then realize that it's not working and have to take the whole thing back down again. I've built this sorting system 100 times, but I've never done it where it's this close together and stacked on top of each other like it is. Like is in two different levels of it, but right on top of one another. Normally there's been like 2 or 3 pieces. Half the fun, yeah. Not really for me, because I hate doing stuff twice. Not a huge fan of it. We're gonna name this filler, and it doesn't make sense to put I want to quit that. We might die. Backing into the... So, every single storage unit I've ever had, I've always started it with the exact same thing. We're probably going to do that here too. So, crap, I just don't have a whole lot of it. Okay, so let's do... We're going to have to make some stuff. I need at least a stack of everything, so... There's that. Five sticks. Awesome. I got no quarries about turning... that many though. Actually, I don't need a stack of everything. I just need... All right, we should be good. Let's sort this out real quick. So we got that, 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 that. And then we've got fences, fence gate, doors. What was the other thing? Trap doors. Trap doors. We don't have any trap doors. All right, now we should be good. I guess we'll start with oak. I don't have... We do have stone. Maybe we'll do wood items. We're kind of starting one at a time. Maybe we'll do wood items on the top, and then... Because that's where stuff's going through first. I just want to make sure it's going to... I want to kind of fill up this whole area, though. Awesome. So I kind of want to do all these chests. So we'll probably go to oak and then spruce and then birch, which I don't think I really have any birch of any kind at all. There's a certain way I do my wood types and stuff, and then we'll come down here and we'll do stone, cobblestone, mossy, or stone, smooth stone, cobblestone, mossy, and then go into like stone brick. Or actually, we'll probably start with cobble first. Cobble stairs, cobble wall, cobble stairs, slab, wall, mossy stairs, slab, wall, and then we'll go to the stone from there. Stone, stair slab wall, and then the smooth stone, and then from there on. But we'll figure it out. We just need to get up there first. Which is why the next thing we're going to do is do this staircase. If I actually need to be up there, so. All right. Crap. Get there from here. Oh. Okay, we just did it again. Whatever. What did I get up there the first time? We get it this game. Ouch.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Stairs. Slabs. See, now really, fences and doors and fence gates and trap doors, that was stuff I would normally put in the tileable. The other one. But who knows? We could potentially use 3 large chests full of them. Right? Totally, right? I'm not going to put the filler in yet because I won't know where I left off at. Okay, so I guess we want to do spruce next. I know I have a lot of spruce stuff up there. I don't want to sit here and make tons of it. So we're going to go get that too. And maybe maybe we can get it all with spruce, the rest of the top. And then we'll do some stone stuff on the bottom. We're just going to make it too. I don't understand the lag. See, I've got like, and I've got a whole shulker of spruce trapdoors somewhere, I think. We'll just take it all. So saplings would be one of those things that I ran through the other system. We should have plenty of stone here somewhere. Um, the smooth stone I have like none of. So, although I said we're starting with cobble first, didn't I? Fences we have enough of. Fence gates we do not. So there we'll make those. Let's do some more stairs. Then let's do slabs. Oops. Um, Thanks. Okay, we get there too. We're gonna try to fly. Did it! Yay! We don't have enough room for all that here either. We're gonna be one short. Awesome. Okay, fine. Um, Actually, we're too short. We just did what their fences, fence gates. We trap doors, and then doors would be doors would be the last one. We're one short. Okay. What I said before, we're one short. All right. Let's run and grab cobblestone. Blue string. No, we're good. Let's name some more. Then cobblestone. I guess we're going to do wood on top and stone on the bottom. I guess, for now. I would rather have done like all the stuff we're going to use a lot on the bottom and then stuff that we don't use as often on top, but I guess it really doesn't matter. Do I have any actual cobblestone here? Yeah. Yeah. Do I have any mossy stuff? That's the question. It's going to be kind of important because we're going to have to get it into the system as well. We need at least a stack. Well, look, we got that, that. We can make a stack of all. All right. Mossy. I've been literally gathering all my mossy. I have not made any. Guess what we're about to do? We're about to go gather mossy cobble. Make sure we don't have feeling lag. That wouldn't be lagging me out already, would it? Actually, I wonder if it's something. Had all the trapdoors and stuff here. Oh, signs is another thing, but we knew that though already. It shouldn't be because I closed it off. What are they doing? Oh my. Whew. I feel like I should look away, but I can't. Wow. Wow. Just, wow. It was pretty intense. Sorry, guys. There should have been a parental advisory on our stream today. Yeah, there should have been a parental advisory on my stream today. Whew. Take a break. Dang. What happened? You missed it? Guess we could show it again. Kids aren't home, are they? I'm experiencing a lot of lag for some reason. I don't know why. And I thought, well, maybe there's too many villagers down here. Then we come down here and we look. I was like, okay, it's not too bad. And then I got up here and looked, and then look what's going on back here. Well then, yeah, right? So yeah, whew. Bet you I can find some mossy cobblestone right there. I've been going down here to get it. Let's add it that close. We might need to take another break real quick. Well, yeah, we thought I was the spicy one. Oh, I don't even have my rockets in my offhand either. We're going to collect some mossy cobblestone. I wasn't expecting to see villager porn today, though. I was going to say, unless Spangley's already collected all the mossy cobble, but I can see that he has not. We are about to. Talk about, oh my, holy. Holy. Oh my. Smoke break, yeah. All right, chat, smoke them if you got them. Tell you who hadn't lost that love and feeling. I have shovel. I got so much. I really want to do it twice. Like them villagers. I need to re-download my Oh My sound. I used to have an Oh My soundbite thing. You know, George Takei or whatever his name is. Played Sulu in Star Trek. Him with his deep voice going, "Oh my." Which we got now? Get a little more. I need to do like a stack of each thing at least, so. It'll be really cool in Minecraft if it had the tree grow right out of the middle of it. Like literally, it was growing on it. Crazy. Should have left that way, but. Yes, I'm leaving a floating tree. So that's regular. That's slabs. That's stairs. That's wall. Okay, we got enough. As I. Oh my. Villagers, man. All right. Mini blocks. Stinking mini blocks. All right. Awesome. That should be everything cobble and mossy cobble that we need. Then we were going to do stone after that. Yeah. Oh, I'm afraid to go back over there and look in on those villagers. Afraid what might be going on. Film crew should show up soon too. Let's see. Stone, where are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 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 Don't have me stone cutter. I don't think you can do wall and all that stuff with that though. Ah! I knew it was there. Alright, so we're gonna go cobble first. First we're gonna do a filler. Then we're gonna do cobble. 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 Then we're gonna do cobble We're going to do some filler again. And we're going to do some cobble stairs. And we're going to do some filler again. Cobble slabs. And then guess what? Yep, filler again. And then some cobble wall. Stairs. Oh. Oh. All right. That's that stuff. Except for I put all the that in there. Okay. Okay, so we can make stairs. We can make slabs, but no wall with this. Let's just hang tight with that for now. And then with this, all we can make is slabs. We got that. Go for stone. Got stairs. Slabs. Got polished. Oh, smooth stone. I was mistaken. Slabs. How are we doing here? Well, there should be more than that in there. Oh, crap. Crap. Know what's happening. Maybe I don't know what's happening. It's somewhere else. It's not where it's supposed to be. Where all that stuff go? All that stuff's going somewhere. Where would it be going, though? What's happening? What's going on? I don't understand what is happening. I don't understand where it's going. Yeah, that part's working. But all that stuff is going somewhere. And I don't know, like, where it's going. Why is it just all sitting there? Never mind. Never mind. Okay, I see what's wrong. We found the culprit. Hey, yeah. Okay. This won't go anywhere. This is just a staging chest. It's a good thing that it's here because glad that chest was there. Awesome. But I'm also worried. I'm also kind of glad it didn't work because I don't have these last two. excuse me, 2 chests right here with anything in them. And that will probably mess up because it's going down and coming back around. I'm just testing, make sure it's going to work. With this bottom half. So I need to find something to put in those real fast too before we crank this thing back up. I guess we could do some like stone brick stuff or something. Like maybe chiseled stone brick and then let's see. We could do chiseled and cracked because cracked you can't make anything else out of except for cracked. We would need to change it first into stone brick. Then we'll run one of those run 2 of them through the furnace real quick. Glad I caught that. No longer about Marty and Steven. Now about Samuel and Joseph. Oh, those were her. Rub-a-dub-dub, 2 villagers and a breeder. Waste a little, it's fine. The mossy you can make stuff out of though, so we'll have to actually go I can't find moss. Although we could plant moss in here too and get rid of some of this stone and stuff. Just love elytras. Actually, you know, I looked over here and I didn't see any moss. You make mossy with that? No. No, you can't. I know I've got moss somewhere. Pretty sure I've got some over by the church. I'm pretty sure some of this ground over here is moss. Yeah, so I wonder if I have any in any of these. Yes, if not, I can always just take a piece out of the ground. Awesome. Hi. Moss. we have as far as birchwood goes? Apparently nothing. Oh boy. Have I not cut any birch since we've been here at all? Actually, I don't think I have. We've got jungle. We've got mangrove. We've got... I don't even have acacia. Got acacia, that's right. That's all I got, though. Oh, yeah. All right. I didn't bring any bone meal. Screw it, we'll do it later. Just waiting on me 2 stacks. Trying to figure out what to do with the middle part of the floor too. I know I'm gonna do some more stuff besides storage, like in the middle. Like I may wind up running like a big super smelter in down here too. There has to be, I was gonna say there has to be one more piece. But I thought about running a big super smelter in the middle of the room down here. And then maybe some sort of like lava farm or something to run it, because I do not like running it off bamboo, because I think bamboo is too slow. We gotta do the other one. Chiseled. Chiseled. All right, so we got that there. Let's do chiseled stone brick here. And we'll do cracked stone brick here. Now it's a little weird and kind of out of order, but it's literally, that's all you can do with them. You can't make stairs or slabs or walls or anything like that with either one of those. I don't think. Yeah, no. And, no. You can make a mini block, but I don't care about the mini block. So, yeah, so those are good. Now we just kind of sit back and wait and watch what happens. Think I could get birch trees to grow down here? And I guess we need to make sure that there's no more of those hoppers that are doing that. We can see the top line. I can see that's not there, but like this other area, I don't know if we can actually see where those are running or not. We can. We can see where they run. Just kind of look at those and make sure that none of those are doing that too, so we don't get that same problem. We're good. There's a way to do that. An indication system that you put a glowstone lamp up there. I don't know what all's involved in that. I do know that it is a thing though. Oh, the chest itself would light up. Yeah. Some of the first stuff we put in there. I want to say it was some of that. I don't even know where what is right now, so. Still feel like stuff's getting caught somewhere. Why is that one pulsing? Maybe because stuff's actually flowing through that one.